If you're looking for a truly accurate fall detection device that doesn't scream medical alert and it actually looks good, then this video is for you. The Kanega Watch can provide great peace of mind for those at risk of falls and especially those who live alone. Hi, I'm Dr. Chuck from Mobile Physio, where I bring you practical tips and tools to keep you moving with confidence. I am an affiliate of UnaliWear and I do earn commissions. If you're interested in the Kanega Watch, I can get you $100 off the watch with purchase of an annual plan. All you need to do is direct message me on Instagram, or you can email me, and the links for that contact information are down below. We'll do a pretty deep dive in this video and we'll cover almost all the important aspects of the watch. I'm going to go over 8 reasons why the Kanega Watch outperforms other devices, how the Kanega Watch works, and how to call for help. And just to clarify throughout this video, whenever I say fall detection, I mean that the watch has built-in technology that can sense when a user falls. FYI, the Kanega Watch is currently only configured to cellular networks in the United States, so you can only get it and use it in the United States as of right now. Now, if you want the best fall alert technology on the market right now, the Kanega Watch is arguably your best option, and here's 9 reasons why. Number 1 is my favorite reason. There's no stigma, okay? You can't even tell that this thing is a fall detection device. It just looks like a watch. So unlike those pendants, the life alert pendants, when you're wearing that around your neck, that just kind of screams medical device. I'm sure some people that wear those feel self-conscious and probably think people are wondering like they're gonna fall any moment, or I'm crazy or something like that, all of which are totally false, right? But it's still a stigma. It makes you feel bad when you wear it. The Kanega Watch has none of that stigma. This thing is sweet looking and it does not indicate that it's a fall detection device at all. Reason number 2, there's no smartphone required. So in contrast to the Apple Watch where you need an iPhone to use it, the Kanega Watch is a standalone system. You do need cell service or Wi-Fi, ideally both, but let's say you're in an area that has no cell service but you have Wi-Fi, the Kanega Watch will work, and vice versa. If you don't have Wi-Fi but you're in a good cell service area, it will also work. Reason number 3, the fall detection technology in the watch is customized to the user. It's really cool. It uses a real fall patented technology combined with AI and algorithms to learn the wearer's movements and kind of learn when they're falling, when they're not falling. And that's going to look different person to person. So somebody who's really active and maybe plays pickleball, but they're still at risk of falls for various reasons, their threshold of fall detection is going to be a little bit different because they move different and they're more active. It's going to be different than somebody who's less active and maybe falls more frequently, okay? So it's customized to the user in contrast to other fall alert technologies where there's just like one threshold and setting. It doesn't vary per person. Number 4, the fall detection technology is constantly improving, and the user's, the wearer's movements is always giving the system feedback. And for example, if somebody falls and the fall is confirmed, that data point goes into the system and the system knows that was a real fall. And in the future, it's going to be more accurate at detecting those things. In contrast to that, let's say the watch thinks you fell, but you didn't fall and you let it know that you didn't fall, which I'm going to show you how to do that. The system now knows, oh, when Chuck does this movement, it's actually not a fall, and we're going to store that in our memory for the future. The goal of the watch is to obviously detect as accurately as possible real falls, but it's also always trying to minimize those alerts thinking you fell when you didn't fall, so that your watch isn't constantly thinking you fell, right? So that is the balance that the Kanega Watch and UnaliWear are constantly trying to achieve for maximum user safety, but also best user experience. Number 5, it's a simple watch, okay? I know it kind of looks like a smartwatch. It kind of looks like one, but it's not a touch screen. There's no apps. You can't text on it. It is very simple, okay? You can look at the time. You can look at the date. It does have a step counter, which is really cool. It automatically resets every day. And you know us physical therapists love our step counters. And then there is also a way to do medication reminders. But aside from that, again, there's no, touch screen, no different apps you need to learn. It's pretty simple. Number 6, you don't have to charge the watch itself. You don't have to take it off and plug it in and charge it. Because if you're not wearing it and you're sleeping and it's charging, and then you go walk to the bathroom and you fall, I mean, what good is that? So it's designed to be worn 24/7. You don't have to take it off. Now, the way that you never have to take the watch off is because of the battery system. There's 2 batteries built into the watch band here. And then when you purchase a watch, it comes with another set of batteries. So you get 4 batteries total, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you get this charger. Now, my batteries are not fully charged right now. As you can see, it's red down here. It'll be green when it's fully charged. But let's just say that these are fully charged, okay? If I want to switch my batteries, all I got to do is pop out one of the batteries from the watch band and put it into the charger. Pretend that's green, pretend that's a full battery, take that, put it in. Same thing over here, pop that out, put that in the charger. Okay, so you should always have 2 full batteries fully charged if you keep them in the charger. And then once a day, before you go to bed, make it a routine. You just swap them out, and then 2 of them are charging while you have 2 full ones here. Also, even if you take both batteries out of the watch band, there's an internal battery in the watch that allows it to still work for a period of time, so that it's not like you're unprotected when you take the batteries out, and it's not like it shuts off. There's still an internal battery in the watch. And as you can see here, my battery's pretty low. I haven't been great about charging it, but that is super important. Number 7, it does have GPS built in. So, if you're out in the community and you fall, it's going to be able to locate where you're at to help connect emergency services to you if you need them. Now, you can't track people with this. So like if you're wearing this and a loved one, a son, daughter, mom, dad, whatever, if they want to like get on an app and see where you're at, it's not one of those things, okay? But it does have GPS capabilities so that, again, you can use it in your home, you can use it outside your home. As long as you have cell service or Wi-Fi, the GPS will help identify where you're at to help emergency services come to you. All right, number 8, it is water proof under running water. You don't want to submerge it, but it's going to do just fine under running water. So a lot of falls happen in the shower, so you can definitely wear it in the shower. Again, running water, but don't go swimming with it or something like that. That could cause irreparable damage. That's not covered by warranty or anything like that. And number 9, it's ready to go out of the box. You can put it on. You do want to charge the batteries multiple times so that that internal battery of the watch charges itself as a backup, because the band batteries, they charge the internal battery. So when you first put them in, they're going to lose power as they charge the watch itself. And then you're going to want to recharge these batteries. So anyway, aside from doing some cycles of initial charging, the watch is ready to go out of the box. So just to give you a little bit of a close-up of the watch here, and show you the different parts on the display. Right here is the battery indicator, which clearly my watch is almost dead, so I need to put that on there. When you push this button on the side, this is the only button on the watch. It's called the crown button. That's going to cycle through the display. So you got the time, you got the date, and then you've got your step counter, which resets every day. And then you press that again, and again, it takes you back to this screen. This is the speaker. So the watch will sometimes make some sounds when it thinks you fell or something like that. It'll talk to you through here. When you contact the operator, if you do have a fall, that's the speaker that you'll hear them through. And you will speak through the microphone here, which you don't have to put your mouth up to it. I'm just showing you where the microphone is. It'll hear you just fine when you're wearing the watch. The batteries, again, are built into the watch band, and to pop them out, you basically push right here. And as you can see, when I do that, there's a little bit of a spring inside that is giving way. So you do like a push and a flip up, and they come right out. Yeah, they're still a little wet from when I was putting my hand in the sink, but obviously it's still working. Okay, so you can see that here's the little prongs here. They go into that right there. I don't know the parts of batteries, so forgive me. I just know you need to connect those things. But yeah, to put the battery back in, you just slide it in, and then you got to push it down like that, and you're good to go. So pretty easy. And then here's the adjustable watch band. So if I put the watch on right now, I'm going to pull the band taut and then fold it over itself so that this magnetic clasp right here touches. So there's the one part of the magnet. There's the other part right here. I'm going to fold that over itself. And right now it's too loose. So to adjust it, all I'm gonna do is go under here, pull this down. So this thing, I just pulled that down, and now I'm just gonna slide the band tighter. So see, I'm pulling, I don't know how best to show you this, but I'm pulling that, and now I'm gonna lock it in place. It's kind of just like a hat, the back of a hat. So now it fits a lot better. So now I'm gonna show you the 3 ways to get help if you do have a fall. The first way is that you can press the crown button. Now I already told you that if you push it once, all that does is it cycles through the display. But if you fall and you're conscious and you push and hold the crown button.
I think you held the crown button. I am contacting the operator. Press the crown button once if you do not need help, and I will cancel the call.
So I'm going to cancel the call. But if I wouldn't have canceled that, it would have went through to the operator, and then from there, we could have contacted emergency services if we need to. Now, the second way to get help using the Kanega Watch is through voice commands. So maybe you're not able to push the button for whatever reason, or maybe you just prefer voice commands, you can do that. It's kind of like using an Alexa device where you say, "Hey Alexa," or Google, like, "Hey Google." You don't say, "Hey Kanega," though. The company chose the code word Fred Astaire, which I had to look up who that was. I'm sure many of you know who it is, but famous actor, dancer. Anyway, that's the code word to tell the watch, tell the Kanega that you want it to listen to you, okay? So I'll show you here. If I say Fred Astaire, now the ear pops up. That means it's listening to me. Fred Astaire, what time is it?
The time is 3:46 p.m.
Okay, now if I fell and I want to tell the watch that I fell, I'll say, "Fred Astaire, get help."
I think I heard you ask for help. I am contacting the operator. Press the crown button once if you do not need help, and I will cancel the call. Call ended. All
right, so I canceled the call. I just don't want to contact the operator right now and let them know that, it's a test call or whatever, but that is what you would do. By the way, I think I already said this, but anytime the watch thinks you fell, but you actually didn't, it's not a big deal. Literally all you do is just press the crown button one time and it'll cancel anything. So I know when I first got the watch, sometimes it was thinking I fell. It was getting to learn my movements. And I was like, "Oh no, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know if I should push and hold it or push it once." You literally just push it one time and it ends it right there, okay? Now, the third way that you can get help is through the fall detection. So you don't have to push anything. You don't have to say anything. There's the fall detection technology that will sense if you can fall. Now, again, no fall detection technology is perfect. So I will demonstrate a real fall for you, as real as I can make it, on my bed so I don't hurt myself, because I'm going to fall pretty hard. But I don't suggest you do this. I don't suggest you throw your watch. I don't suggest you do a pretend like easy fall or something. It's not likely to pick it up, and then you're going to think it doesn't work. Talk to the company about that if you have questions, but they don't suggest you try it because it's really good at detecting what really is a fall and what is not a fall. But here we go. Let's do a fall on the bed. All right, so I'm gonna stand on my bed here. I'm gonna do a fake fall, fall pretty hard so that it triggers the watch. Again, don't do this at home. But then I'll run over to the camera and show you what's going on with my watch. All right. So I'm going about my day here. Oh shit. All right, so it detected the fall, and it's going to have this exclamation point on there. Oh, and by the way, my watch is vibrating too to let me know that a fall was detected. So that means that the fall was detected. It wants me to acknowledge it. I want to show you what happens if I don't acknowledge it. Let's pretend I'm unconscious. All right, so now it's like escalating the alerts, and it's like, "Hey, you're not answering me. If you don't answer me, I'm going to contact the operator." Okay, so that's what happens.
Please hold, I'll try to connect you.
Whoops, I guess I'm calling. All right, so I meant to cancel that call before it went through, but it did already go through, and it was coming up on my phone, so I had to like answer the call, tell them it was a test call. But anyway, let's pretend you fall, you're unconscious. That whole cascade of alerts that you just saw is what will happen, and it will ultimately call the operator. Now, with all 3 methods, whether you're using the voice commands or you're pushing and holding the crown button, or you're using the fall detection where you just fall and it detects the motion, with all 3 of those, the alerts and calls, they don't go to 911. they go to an operator at UnaliWear's 24/7 US based monitoring center. And I know right away some people would be like, why would it not go to 911? There's various reasons for that. So first of all, don't think of it as like the call goes to the operator, which then if you need EMS or the police or fire department, then it goes to 911, then it goes to the service. It's not like that. Like when you call 911, you go to 911 and then they then go to police, fire department, EMS, whichever you need. So it's like 2 steps, 911 and then dispatch services. It's the same thing with the monitoring center that UnaliWear has. They have the same access to EMS, firemen, police that 911 does. So when you're talking through your watch or it detects a fall, anything, the alert goes to the monitoring center. And then from there, it goes right to dispatching EMS. So it's a 2-step process either way. You're not adding a 3rd step. Contacting the operator through UnaliWear is reportedly faster than 911. Also, using UnaliWear's operators, you can get help for less serious things or serious things. So, you know, if you fall and you're not hurt at all, you can tell you're not hurt and you think you can get up, but you just need that little bit of a boost and you just want your neighbor to come over and help you. A lot of people don't want to call 911 for that. So when you're talking to the operator through UnaliWear, through the Kanega Watch, you can tell them, hey, please just contact my neighbor or please just contact my daughter. I just need a boost to get up. It's not serious. So that's one major benefit of using the operator versus calling 911 for something less serious. Now, let's say you have a fall, you hit your head, you're unconscious, and your watch detects the fall. Here's pretty much what happens. The operator is going to try and talk to you through the watch. And if you're unconscious, the first thing they're going to do is call the phone number of you that they have on file. If you don't answer, the next step is they're going to call the first emergency contact on your in your information. And if that person, let's say it's a son or daughter, if they're not able to go check on you, if they're not close by, if they don't even want to like risk it, then the next step is then dispatching EMS to the location, whether it's in the wearer's home or if they're in the community using the GPS location, they'll find them in the community that way. But that's like the cascade of events, and it happens pretty quickly, but that's the order that it goes through. I think I forgot to say this, but another benefit of using the operator through the watch versus 911 is that when you sign up as a Kanega Watch user and via the subscription service, you're going to be giving them some allergies, some medical history, some other information that may be helpful for the operator to immediately dispatch to EMS because they're already going to have it on hand, versus when you call 911, they don't have that information available. So it's just another perk of using the operator through the Kanega Watch versus if this were to link up to 911, which it doesn't do. Again, to wrap this up, if you want a fall detection device that is stylish, that has no stigma, you can't even tell it's fall detection, and you also want accurate fall detection, I mean, the Kanega Watch is like the top-notch product that does all of those things. It's the best product out there that I know of. It's simple and it's quite honestly very thoughtfully designed, thinking of those individuals that are at risk of falls and thinking of all of the different situations that could happen: loss of consciousness, no loss of consciousness, serious injury, minor injury, no injury. Maybe you just need a neighbor, need somebody to come give you a quick hand. But I do think it is one of the most thoughtfully designed products in the realm of fall prevention and fall alert technology out there. Thanks for watching. And if you like this video, if you found it helpful, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll have a lot more videos coming your way, bringing you new tips, tools, different products out there that I believe in and that I think can help people be safer and stay at home longer and just move more, right? Because movement is medicine. So if you're interested in the Kanega Watch, check the link down below, and I hope you have a great day.